What's up, internet fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new there, hi, hello, my name is Ren and I make LGBTQ lifestyle videos for you guys. So if that type of content interests you, then hit that subscribe button. I make videos every single Friday. So let's get back into another chaotic L-word recap. I call this chaotic because honestly my brain gets really jumbled, so I have to make notes. I have to make notes, and I also don't know in what order anything happens because the two other episodes are all in my brain, so I can't focus on like what happened first and yada yada yada. So we're just gonna go ahead and start, and I'm gonna try to remember the order. But this is episode 3 of the new L Word Generation Q season 2. So first, I think the first thing that happened that I remember is that Angie did her DNA test. She found out she has a half-sister. So yeah, that whole, storyline came forward, and, she told Bet about it. And of course Bet was not happy because she specifically told her not to, but she went ahead and did it anyway. And that is when Gigi and Bet had like their first fight, which honestly, I never really saw Gigi and Bet as like a long-term thing. I think it was just there for like a little bit of fun. I honestly don't find them too compatible, honestly. Their scene last episode was extremely hot, but I just didn't see anything other than that. So eventually Bet, is like, okay, you want to meet your half-sister, like, I'll be there for you. So the next thing I can think about is Danny, takes all her stuff out of Sophie and hers house. She clears everything out because she is getting a new house. And her dad, takes her to look around this house. Bet set her up with Gigi the realtor, and they seem to click. And, I was really like, is Gigi and Danny gonna possibly be a thing? I don't know, but from, their encounters together, I felt like they kind of really had some good banter, some good, moments. So Dad seems to be like the thumb of approval. He's like, if I were to see you be with somebody, Gigi would be the one. So I think, that might have gone in her head, Shane gives, Tess like $5,000, and she's like pissed off about it, and then Shane's like, you're gonna work for it, don't worry. So then she's like, okay. But, they're still doing their poker thing, and they have like their, run of like other people and not just, their girl group. And things look like they're going great. Things look like they're going good. I'm really liking Tess and Shane so much. I just love them. I really want them to be together. So fingers crossed that they do get together in the future. But it was kind of gross because this guy like followed Tess into the room, and I was like, oh, he's gonna do something. He's gonna be gross. And I guess he does be really gross. And so Tess ends up taking some money from his winnings, I think. I don't really get that part because I don't know much about poker and money things and all of that. But Shane seems like, okay, fine, sure, do what you gotta do. That guy was nasty, like he deserves it. Then we have the Alice is talking with her book person, which I can't remember his name. She's talking with her book guy, and talking about Nat and Alice's open relationship. And it seems like, from what I thought, when Nat was talking to the lady at the wedding, Marissa, I think her name was, she was feeling it out, and it was true. Nat is going on dates with her. And Alice is kind of trying to be cool with it, trying to, go with Nat's polyamory. But you can just tell that Alice is not feeling it. And I can, tell from the last episode when, Nat told her that she's just not into it. And, the book guy is like talking about all this stuff about how he wouldn't be into it either. And I'm just like, oh, you're just winding Alice up. You really are. She's not gonna be cool with this. And, Nat keeps asking her like, yo, is it cool if I, go on a date with Marissa? Can I go out with Marissa? And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how Alice is gonna be with this. But, she wants to stop talking right now with the book guy. God, what's his name? I don't know. Somebody tell me. And anyways, he's like, well, let's talk about it more on dinner. So Alice purposely chooses the restaurant that Nat and Marissa are in, and she's straight up stalking them, straight up like just watching them. And the jealousy and everything is just like building up in her. And I'm just like, I just knew that Alice is not gonna be okay with this. Eventually, they leave and she can't do it. And she ultimately knows that she's probably going to have to break up with her. She's just not the type of person who can handle it. I guess it's, not for everyone. Then we have, Danny. She's coming up with, God, sorry, I have cat hairs like all over my face, I feel like. So Danny, she goes to Gigi and she's like, I'm ready for my house. She gives her the keys. Gigi sensing, something's off with her. So she's like, let me take you out. So Danny and Gigi go out and they're at this restaurant and they're chilling and they're talking, and I'm just like smelling the chemistry. I love Gigi and Danny. I really want them to get together. I think Gigi and Danny, I don't know. I like the dynamic. I think that I thought their scene together was really cute. I wasn't sure how they were gonna be because I felt like they were kind of similar in the way Gigi and Bet were, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging Gigi and Danny together. Like the more I'm like seeing it on screen and their like interactions together, the more I'm vibing with it. So I'm definitely pro Gigi and Danny over Gigi and Bet, honestly. So Alice, she's at the house. Nat comes in and she straight up tells Nat like, yo, like I'm not cool with this. I can't deal with it. Like it's, polyamory is a part of you. That's who you are. And you need to be with somebody who can understand that and work with you on that. And Alice knows that that's not her. And she doesn't want to, you don't want to change anybody. If that's how somebody is, you don't want to change them. So she just can't be with her under those circumstances because she can't give her what she ultimately wants and deserves. So Alice has got to step down. And, Nat's like, no, I won't do it, like, blah, 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 blah. But Alice is like, you know what, that's something that somebody's gonna regret in the future. Like, I did this for you. And it's like, you can't kind of have that, like, looming over anything. So Alice knows, she's just gotta walk away. So ultimately, they break up, which I'm fine with because I was never a big Nat and Alice fan. I didn't really get it. I really want to see, I don't know who I want to see Alice with, but I definitely want to see her with somebody else. I was a big Alice and Gigi fan, but I'm feeling Gigi and Danny right now. So I don't know, hopefully somebody else comes along and can sweep Alice off her feet. We'll see. Who knows, maybe, I don't know if since she is bi, I wonder if they're gonna throw her in the dating of a man now. I'm like, so we'll see. I don't know, but we'll see. Whether it be a man or a woman, I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens with Alice. I'm really excited to see that. Micah takes Mirabel out because she, told him, stand up. Oh, because I forgot to mention, he works with Nat now. And so she's like, stand up to Nat, blah, 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 blah. So he does, he stands up to her and gets new clients that aren't just trans. And so to thank her, he takes her horseback riding. So the two of them horseback ride. And now I'm like wondering, like, are they gonna have a fling? Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. So that happens with them. And then Finley and Sophie. So, they're having like some more moments. Finley wants to talk. Sophie's not ready yet. But Finley does do something incredibly sweet. And she replaces one of the furniture items in the front way that Danny had took. And, Sophie came home, dropped her keys down, expected them to fall on the floor because she took the little table. But Sophie got a new table for her. And I think that was just one of those moments where Sophie was like, wow, like I don't know, she's like really sweet. Like she listened to me and she's there for me. She's helping me out. And so I thought that was a really sweet Sophie and Finley moment. Sophie goes to give her a hug. And I'm feeling Sophie and Finley. I really do think they are incredibly cute together. So we'll see what happens with them. But who knows? You never know. But I do feel like they might get together, honestly. And I think they'd be cute. And let's see. Lastly, I think the last part that happened on this episode was Danny and Gigi were driving home. Bet's calling her. She's ignoring her. And I'm like, ooh, she likes Danny. She likes Danny. And then they pull up to Danny's house and there's like an ambulance. So I'm thinking Sophie's dad might be biting the bullet. I don't know. He might be sick. something's going on with him. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. But I feel like that's all I really can remember about this episode. Honestly, I can't say this was one of my favorite episodes. A little bit on the boring side. But we'll see what happens with episode 4. So let me know what you guys think. Like, tell me, who is your couples? Who do you want to see together? Like, right, so far I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I want Sophie and Finley together, and I'm liking Gigi and Danny together. So let me know. I'm wanting Tina to come back, though. I'm waiting for Tina. Like, Tina, when are you coming back? We only saw her in the first episode, and we haven't seen her since. So hopefully she's coming back soon, but I don't know. So yeah, that's basically all I have for you on this chaotic recap of the L Word Season 2, Episode 3. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you next week with another video. Much love. Mwah.